Hi, I'm Willie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And what we're going to talk about in this video is the top 5 reasons that you should be using a VPN personally. Now, these are not specifically business reasons. I'm gearing this towards someone who might be traveling or using internet not at their home or even at their home. There's a whole other list of legitimate business reasons to have a VPN for your business. Some of these may overlap, but this is geared for a VPN on your laptop, on your smartphone. And if you want to know more about a business VPN, I can do a video on that too. Let me know down below. The benefits for VPNs far exceed not using one. Whenever I travel, whenever I use public Wi-Fi, I use a VPN. Most of the time, it is just back to my home so that it looks like all of the traffic is originating from there, and it's something that you can set up. We can help you set that up. If you need, you can use travel routers. I've got one of the new GLI net routers. I'm going to be doing a video on that yet this week. And we can pair that with many other types of home routers. GLI net even has their home router now that you can pair that with. Well, let's hop over to the presentation and we'll go through these 5 reasons. And if you have more reasons than this, make sure you leave them down in the comments. All right, and here we go. Why you need a VPN, personal use cases. So number 1 is to protect your data on public Wi-Fi. That's when I use my VPN the most. So public hotspots, whether you're in a coffee shop, airport, hotel, gym, restaurant, are notorious for insecure networks. You don't have to enter a password, which means that there's no encryption necessarily. Now, yes, you'll have encryption when you visit secure websites that are using TLS to encrypt those communications, but you could run into some services that don't, and you could also have people spying on you. So a VPN is going to encrypt all traffic between your laptop, your phone, your tablet, whatever, and the VPN server. So if all of your traffic is routing through that VPN tunnel, eavesdroppers or man in the middle that are on the same network, they are not going to be able to snoop on what you're doing, and neither is the restaurant or the gym or wherever, because they could be considered your ISP, or at least your point of entry or point of origin. But then they also have an ISP, and we're getting into that. So this is going to encrypt all of your information so that nobody can see what's going on inside that tunnel. Number 2 is to maintain your online privacy from ISPs and advertisers. So without a VPN or a proxy server that you're running your traffic through, or custom DNS, and even if you are using DNS, your ISP still sees where all of your traffic flows, right? So your ISP sees every site you visit. They at least see the IP addresses. They may not see the HTTP headers and things like that. But ISPs sell information. Your apps are also doing this, but then you can be targeted with ads, and you can be targeted by region. You can be, advertisers set up geofences. So if you're not using a VPN and your device thinks you're in one place based on IP or whatever, you could get targeted ads for that area. So a VPN is going to mask your destination traffic through encryption, routes it through the servers, whether it's your personal server, whether it is like private internet access, whether you build a VPN server out on a droplet or a VPS somewhere. And it makes it much harder for ISPs and advertisers to build that profile of you through your browsing habits. Number 3, and this is probably the second most popular that we get contacted about, and we've set up a lot of site-to-site VPNs for folks in other countries. They may have second homes or vacation homes, and their home base is the United States, and they want everything to flow through the US. We've set up a lot of those. We've also set up just regular VPN servers for this, but like streaming services, news websites, social platforms sometimes restrict content by country. A VPN lets you appear to browse from a different region opening up access to shows, sports, broadcasts, or information blocked or unavailable in your own location when you're traveling abroad, even when traveling abroad. And when you're traveling abroad, sometimes your online bank, they may block foreign IPs or other services that have to do with finance or security may block foreign IP addresses. So if you want to access those services and you're not in your home country or your home area, using a VPN to make it look like you're there, you should be able to access those services. Number 4 is secure file sharing. So say you want to torrent your favorite Linux distribution. I know that torrents, they are always downloading their favorite Linux distributions. Other peer-to-peer activities can expose your real IP address to everyone, may draw unwanted attention if you're sharing files. It hides your IP, and it can then also not let your ISP know what you're doing, and so they may not throttle that connection. And number 5 is for avoiding bandwidth throttling. So some ISPs intentionally throttle certain types of traffic like video streaming, gaming, peer-to-peer. This can happen on or off peak hours. It just depends how the ISP is set up. But because they can't see what's going on inside that VPN tunnel because it's encrypted and all traffic is going through that tunnel, the ISP can't easily distinguish what you're doing and is less able to throttle based on the content type. So those are kind of the top 5 reasons that I came up with. Now, obviously, if you're a home labber or a business and you're accessing things inside, that's something a little bit different than what we're talking about here. Let me know if you want my 500 reasons why, if you're a business, you should have a VPN. I could probably come up with 500, but I guarantee you I can come up with at least 12 compelling reasons why, if you run a business, you should have a VPN. If you've got any questions about this, if I missed something that you think people should know that you should use a VPN for, let me know down in the comments down below. And if you need help setting up a VPN server, whether it's on dedicated devices, whether it's on when I say dedicated device, like a travel router to your home router or to a VPS or even to a service like private internet access, that's something that we can help you out with here. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok. Those links are down below, along with the affiliate links, a Patreon link. And if you need that consulting or any IT consulting, head on over to williehowe.com, fill out the contact form that's on the front page, and someone will be in touch with you as soon as possible. Come on over to community.williehowe.com and ask the question, what VPN services everyone using? And I'm sure that you will start a fantastic conversation there. Once again, I'm Willie. I want to thank you for being here. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.